Hello everybody and welcome back in the Progressive Auto Sales Arena from Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. The Sarnia Sting taking on, of course, the Niagara Icedogs for the final time this season as we're about to get underway here tonight from Sarnia. Puck dropped and we are underway as here comes Icedogs down the right side for the Icedogs. Centers a pass. He's stopped by Quinlan, making his first start of the year here tonight. Hall sends it into the Niagara zone. It's chased around the far wing. DiOrio's to it. Fed in front. That was given away to Bryant. And here comes Robrecht down the left side for the Icedogs. In over the Sarnia line. Goes right to the net. And he fires it wide of Quinlan. Here's Robrecht to the front. Icedogs. It was tipped on the way and Quinlan got a piece. Here's Jordan Backs for Sarnia. Sting in their black home uniforms for the first time this season. Here's Alessandro DiOrio in the corner. Drops it off the boards back to the point that's past everyone and back down the ice. Hurt to collect for the Sting. 5 gone and a scoreless first. It's been all Icedogs so far as Back sends it in. A ricochet. It's picked up by Frolov. Frolov sent up ice. That finds Robrecht. Here's Robrecht. And here comes Robrecht with it now. Through center. He'll send it off to Icedogs. Winding, shooting it. Went wide. Picked up by the Sting. Challenger. Here comes Romaine. He'll send that back in deep. Chasing it around the far boards is Gahan. He'll send that back to the point for Romaine. Winds. He'll shoot. Save made. First shot of the season for Romaine. Back to the point. That missed everyone. And again, back down the ice. Romaine to collect for the Sting. Sends it up on the wing for Gahan. Here's Gahan. Up the right side. Has numbers with him, but can't get the shot to the net. Here's Frolov as we're halfway through a scoreless first period. Here tonight from Sarnia. Here's a giveaway to Van Volson. He's in, and he couldn't finish it. It rolled away. Here's Reese for Romaine. Romaine looks for a lane. He'll find one, and now shoot. It's easily blocked. And the watcher finds Robrecht, and here come the Icedogs the other way. Robrecht down the left side. In on goal. He's stopped by Quinlan. Van Volson. Jaworski off the boards. Back ahead. That was given away to Levin. And the Sting grab it back again. Jaworski sends it into the Niagara zone. Around the boards, it's picked up. Now Vantanenen's to it first. Here come the Icedogs. Romaine trying to get back and defend on it. And the shot, opportunity, it goes wide. And now Jaworski taken down. Power play coming to Sarnia. 4:55 to go in a scoreless, pretty quiet first between the Icedogs and the Sarnia Sting in their fourth and final meeting of the year. So the face-off will come here to the right side of the Niagara net. The draw. One back. Sting pick it up. They keep it in on this power play. Young sends it to Hurt. He fakes. Didn't take the shot, though. What a glorious chance. You just cannot hold on to that. You got to let it go. And he waited too long to take the shot, and it sent down the ice. Young back to collect on the power play. Sends it ahead for Jaworski. Here comes Jaworski with speed up the right side. Looks for numbers. Found one now. It's Janowski, and it goes to the corner. As Harry trying to get it back. Picked up by Stewart. Penalty going to Sarnia. A trip on the play as they attempted to keep it in. It'll be Gahan going to the box. And it's a 4-on-4 now late here in this scoreless first period from Sarnia. Here's the draw right side of the net. Taken one back by the Icedogs. Potiker. Vantanenen in front. Robrecht down low. A good save made by Quinlan. Here's Romaine. He turned it over. Icedogs on the power play now for a minute. As here is Reese. He'll send that back down into the Niagara zone. Penalty killing here for the Sarnia Sting. Hall in the corner. Vantanenen grabs that back. Sends it up on the board side. That gets to Paris. He steps by. It might be a 2-on-1. Here they come. Dayanov in front, and Romaine took it away and clears it down for Sarnia. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play here today. Here's Dayanov. Looking to get it up the right side. He'll do just that. Goes right to the net with it. Shoots it. Kicked out by Quinlan. Reese to Challenger. Van Volson, his stick was lifted and it goes out and down. And with just seconds remaining in this first period, we are scoreless from Sarnia tonight. Klein looks ahead with it. Circles off the forecheck of the Sarnia Sting, and that will end the first period. 0-0 through 20 minutes here tonight from Sarnia. Game 7 of the season for the Sting. Game 9 of the season for the Icedogs. Shots a goal in that first period were 5 for Niagara, 1 for Sarnia. Hits were 3-1 for the Ice Dogs. The faceoff's 2-1. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Scoreless through 20. Welcome into period 2 here tonight from Progressive Auto Sales Arena in downtown Sarnia. It's the Sting and the Ice Dogs. Face-off 1. Here's Frolov. He gave that away to Asadorian. Just starting the second period. It's chipped into the Sarnia zone. Hurt. Grabs that back, turned it over to Frolov. Here's Robrick on the steal, and he's stopped by Quinlan. Hurt. Diorio up for Jordan Bax. He'll step in. Bax winding, weaving. Now he'll shoot. It's easily knocked away by the netminder, and it's picked up by Robrick, but given away to Bax. Sent back out to center. 3 gone, middle period, no score. Hurt sends it back into the Niagara zone. It's Jordan Bax to it. He'll shoot. Stopped by Flores. Another sharp angle shot. Ice Dogs doing a good job of keeping Sarnia to the outside tonight. Here's Bryant moving in. Looks for a lane man open. Asadori, and he's stopped by Quinlan. The bouncing puck got away before they could jam in the rebound. Here's Huey. Hurt. He'll shoot. Blockered away. Side of the net. Hall was looking for it. Here's the watcher. He'll look ahead. Sends it for Robrick. Off on the left wing. Winding. Centering Bryant. Stopped by Quinlan. Down low, back to the point, it's Frolov. He'll move in with a shot, and it's knocked out. The rebound, they score! The Sting could not get it out, and the Ice Dogs strike first. It's Bryant in back-to-back games against Sarnia. That's his 4th of the year. He's their second best scorer this season so far, just behind Robrick, who has 5. This one tips off the top of the blocker of Quinlan, and in the back of the net, just what the Niagara Ice Dogs ordered. Here's the face-off taken and one back by Potiker. Antonanen with it. Left side, he'll send it back to Kazda, in over the Sarnia line. Sting on a 2-game winning streak. Ice Dogs on a 1-game losing streak. Here's Reese. To Van Volson. Sent back into the Niagara zone again. Sent around the far boards, it's Potiker. Here's Kazda. To Levin. Antonanen sent ahead, it's Kazda with it. Here he comes inside, left wing, and he couldn't get the shot as Challenger took it away. Up on the wing for Gahan. Back ahead for Challenger. Quick shot, fought off by Flores. Antonanen. Here's Dianov, and here come the Ice Dogs. Romaine trying to get back. Here's the shot, and he's stopped by Quinlan. And he covers on that for Sarnia in his first start of the year. His team trails 1-0, more than halfway here tonight to the Niagara Ice Dogs. Face off right side. One back controlled by the Ice Dogs. Potiker to Antonanen. Here's Kazda. Shoots. It's blocked. Bounce to the net and in. Unlucky for the Sarnia Sting. This one just ricochets off one of their own in front, and Levin has extended the Niagara lead. It is 2-0. Quinlan makes the save, but can't handle the juggle as it hits off one of the defenders and right between his legs and over the goal line for a 2-0 Niagara lead. Ice Dogs have looked like the better team tonight, and they're getting rewarded because of it. Keeping the play in the Sarnia zone, the Sting haven't had much going at all here this afternoon. Face-off taken, one back by Potiker. Here's Potiker. He'll bring it in down the right side. Stepping to the net, Howery took it back. The feet ahead. Was turned over. Now they have it again. It's Romaine. Romaine looking for help. He'll find it. It was turned over to Dianov. And out come the Ice Dogs. Dianov right back into the Sarnia zone. Under 5 to go here, middle period. 2-0 for the visitors. Here goes Romaine. Sarnia in the zone. Centering pass. Another giveaway. Their passes have been offline all night long, and they just have 5 shots in the game because of it. Here's Vermeulen to the net. He sends it just wide. Klein to the watcher down low in front of the net. Sting need to be careful. Klein, he's stopped by Quinlan. Romaine sent ahead for Jaworski. Here he comes for Sarnia. Jaworski winding, waiting. Now he'll take, and it's blocked. And slides wide of the Niagara net as we enter the final minute of the second. Here comes Vermeulen stepping in, trying to put it away. He's stopped by Patrick Quinlan. And a face-off in the Sarnia zone with just 7.8 seconds to go here in the second. As we mentioned, the Sarnia Sting riding a 2-game winning streak. Ice Dogs on a 1-game losing streak. Here's the face-off. One back controlled by DeWatcher. Shoots it right on, and Quinlan had to be sharp again. He was. It sent down the ice. That'll end the second. 2-0 Niagara after 2 here tonight from Sarnia. Shots a goal in the hockey game. 13-6 Icedogs. They lead it 2-0 after 2. The hits are 4-3. Niagara face off 7-1 in both teams. 0 for 1 on the power play. Welcome into period 3 from Sarnia here tonight. The Sarnia Sting with work to do. They're down 2-0 on their home turf with just 1 period remaining. Face off 1 controlled by backs. Here comes Hall. Just started the period. Hall fed it in front. And Flores made a good save on Jordan Backs, who was right in the slot taking that shot. Well, 7 shots in the game now for the Sarnia Sting. It's been a very tight affair. The Icedogs have handled the Sting a lot better than they did the previous 3 games of this season set. Here comes Young with a shot, and it's right to the chest of Flores. If you're the Sarnia Sting, this is what you need to do. You need to get shots on goal. They had just 6 through the first 2 periods of play. 2 shots already here in the third. Not golden, but shots on net. Face-off 1 taken by the Icedogs. Frolov. He'll bring it up the right side, turns back with it. Sting tried to take that away to Watcher. Gave it away to the Oreo. He steps in. Backhander stopped in tight. Frolov. Tassadorian. Sting keep it in again. It's Mitch Young. Young to the net. He stopped. Rebound. It went in behind the net. Fed back in front. Diorio has it. He'll shoot it. That's stopped. And the rebound in the paint. The Icedogs will get it out. Here comes Bryant down the right side. The shots are 4-0 Sarnia here in the third. Bryant stopped by Quinlan. Got a good shot off. Here's Robrecht down low. He'll center for Dianov. Backhands that wide. The Sting in their own zone, but now they'll get it ahead. And they're going to get their second power play of the night unless they do something here. Hall, his shot. In behind the goal, it's Young. Feeds it in front, they score! Alessandro Diorio continues his hot roll. On the delayed call, it's 2-1. So the Sarnia Sting find themselves with life here in the third period. They have 6 shots here in the third. That's the same amount for the first 2 periods combined. Their total was 6 through 40. 11 sends it in, and they have a goal now to get back in it. Here's a pass that came in front. Icedogs almost took advantage of that. Here comes Gahan. He has Challenger with him. There's the shot, and it missed the net. Clanks off the glass, and out. We'll have a face-off in the Niagara end. So the draw to the right side of the Icedog net here. 10:55 on the clock, a 2-1 Niagara lead. Face off 1, here's Young, shooting it, missed the net wide. Here's Huey Hurt to the net, he'll fire it, and it just slid wide by Van Wolfson. Here's another chance, that one goes wide. Challenger, Sting pressing. Challenger fed it in front, that rolled across the paint. There's the shot, blocked, they send it around, no one was there. Now Young, he'll go to the net, backhand stop, rebound, what a save by Flores. Oh, what a sequence by the Sarnia Sting, but Flores down and out, got the glove up, and makes a robbery stop to keep it 2-1 here in the third. Sarnia Sting looked like a much different team than the first 2 periods of play, but Flores, absolutely insane, makes a enormous and wonderful stop for his club to keep it 2-1. Reese sends it down low. Here's Challenger. Challenger in front. That one bounced in the paint, and Van Wolfson couldn't get the shot. Boddicker the other way. He'll send it back in the Sarnia zone. Romain to collect for the Sting. Romain for Jack Van Wolfson. Van Wolfson has Challenger with him. He'll shoot. It was blocked, and now Challenger to the net. Where is it? Bouncing puck got away. 20 shots in the game now for Sarnia. 14 here in the third. Van Wolfson kicking it around the Challenger. Challenger circling off, but gave that away, and the Icedogs will get it out. It's Stewart. Right back into the Sarnia zone again. Much different team here in the third, the Sarnia Sting. Given away, down low! What a save by Quinlan as it comes late. Here's Gahan the other way for Sarnia. Niagara looking to get a win here tonight. Romain, he scores! It's his first of the season. It's his first in the Sarnia Sting. Olivier Romain has tied it. Another big save by Flores, but the Sarnia Sting continue the attack here in the third period. The swarm comes through yet again, and we're tied late. 2 goals apiece. Face-off one taken by the Ice Dogs. They got to be careful now. They've given up late goals in 2 of their last 3 games. It goes in behind the Sarnia goal. Looking back out front, it's Vermeulen. Looks and shoots. He's stopped by Quinlan. Here goes Reese, and there go the Sting the other way. These 2 teams have gone to extra time 2 times already this year. Here's Klein. Sending it ahead. Back ahead for Wikisiak. He'll bring it down the left side boards. Sting got to be careful with time on the clock here running out. 15 seconds banked ahead. Manza will chase it down the ice, but icing against Sarnia. 12.4 seconds to go here in the third. 2-2 from Sarnia tonight. Face off to the right side of the Sting goal. Hope you're all enjoying this one. The Sting and the Ice Dog. Bouncing puck came in front. There's Reese. And the Sarnia Sting will bank it back into the Niagara zone to battle out yet another point. Here's Manda. He'll shoot it. Glove save Flores at the buzzer. 0.4 seconds. That could have been costly, but Flores read the play well and made it look easy. Face off with 0.4 seconds. One back by the Ice Dogs, and that will end the third period. Another point banked by both of these teams, and they'll have to fight it out in extra time for the third of 4 meetings this year against each other. Shots a goal in the game are 22-16 Sarnia. 2-2 after 3. Hits are 7-5 Ice Dogs. Faceoffs 11-6. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Welcome into overtime here tonight from Progressive Auto Sales Arena and Sarnia. It's the Sting and the Ice Dogs battling for the 4th and final time this year. They'll have to solve it in extra time for a third of 4 meetings this year. Sent it around the boards it goes. Frolov, he gave that away. It bounced in front. Diorio almost cleaned it up. Has the puck in the corner. Diorio sends it in front. The shot. And it got away, but Bax picks it up for Sarnia. Sends it around the far boards. Mitch Young. Young drops it back. Here's Jordan Bax. Bax looking for a lane. He'll get it. And it's easily stopped by the netminder. Now sent ahead to Bryant. Here come the Ice Dogs trying to win it. In on Quinlan. Off the post. What a chance. Now a giveaway in the paint. Another. And Quinlan got that too. Third chance. That doesn't go. Oh my goodness. Golden chances for the Ice Dogs. And they can't seal it. Back to the point. Here's Frolov. Gave it away. Sting have a 2-on-1. It's Bax with Diorio. Bax to Diorio. Gave that away to Asadorian. Sent ahead, it's Levin. 10 seconds to go in overtime. Levin to the net to win it. Asadorian stopped. Rebound in the blue paint. Levin, it's taken back. That's given away. Now they clear. And we're going to go to a shootout tonight. The second shootout this season. Sarnia took the first one in Niagara. My goodness, it was all Ice Dogs in overtime, but they could not win it. Patrick Quinlan shut the door. We go to the shootout. Welcome into the shootout tonight here from Sarnia. It's the Ice Dogs and the Sting. In the 4th and final meeting, they'll battle it out. It's Bryant leading us off. Here's Bryant for the Ice Dogs, going far left, moving in, forehand, scores! Beat Quinlan inside the right post. And what a way to start for the Ice Dogs. They went 0 for 3 in the last shootout. Round 1 for the Sarnia Sting. They're going to go to their captain, Alessandro Diorio. Here's Diorio, moves in, scores! Tied at 1 for 1 round. You just can't stop this guy. He's unreal for the Sarnia Sting right now, and he ties it 1-1 through 1 round. Round 2 for the Niagara Ice Dogs. They'll go to Asadorian. Here he comes, far left, moving in, same spot, stopped by Quinlan. Just got enough of it with the blocker. And now the Sting a chance to pull in front, and who other than Jordan Bax. Here goes Bax, far right, moving in tight middle, shooting, easily stopped by Flores. Wasn't much on the movement by Bax. 1-1 through 2 rounds. The shooter is Robrecht. The leading scorer for Niagara. Stopped by Quinlan. He got the right toe on it. Round 3 for the Sarnia Sting. A chance to win it. It's Tyler Challenger. Here's Challenger. Goes far right. Moves to the left. Now shoots. Blocker stop made by Flores. We'll go to extra rounds. It'll be Levin for the Ice Dogs in round 4. Here's Levin. Has great hands. Forehand. Backhand. Stopped by Quinlan. Lays back on it in the Snow Angel. Jack Van Wolfson for the Sarnia Sting. Another chance for the Sting to win it. Stopped by Flores. He tried to go blocker side as well. Round 5. It's Casta for the Ice Dogs. Needs to score for Niagara. Scores! Quinlan stopped it, but not all of it, and it slips right between the legs and gives Niagara the lead here in round 5. Sting must tie it. If they don't, it's over. And it will be none other than Carson Hall. Here comes Hall, has great hands, moves in, backhand, stopped by Flores. And the Niagara Ice Dogs have taken down the Sarnia Sting for the first time this year in the final meeting between these two teams, 3-2 in a shootout from Sarnia. Talk about redemption. The Sarnia Sting winning in the shootout back in Niagara. So the Ice Dogs say, why don't we do it here in Sarnia as revenge here tonight? And they do exactly that as they take down the Sarnia Sting and hand them their first extra time loss of the season. Sarnia now on the season 4-2-1. The Ice Dogs on the season now 5-2-2. Your final score tonight from Progressive Auto Sales Arena: the Ice Dogs 3, Sarnia Sting 2 in a shootout.